Awesome. Hi, everyone. Sorry about the delay for our live stream. Had a meeting that I was a little bit over time on. I'll make sure that I don't have any other meetings beforehand. So yeah, today, welcome to the episode 3 of our Hyperhack Vibe sessions. Today we have two projects and a partner coming to present. So we have Magic Square, we have Fracture Point, and we have Wally. So without further ado, I would like to invite Magic Square to come in and present a little bit more about what they're doing in Hyperhack and how they're benefiting developers. So take it away, Kiwi.
Thank you, and absolutely. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here. I think it's kind of very important to talk about when you actually start building, where do you go next? And of course, it's all about the magic you create and the things that you do as a developer or as a part of the community. So, this is extremely what we actually have built. Let me share. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen, so maybe you can help me to bring it on. Thank you. So, what is Magic Square? It's kind of a very good question because, from the name of it, it's very hard to say, but it's the first web-free app store. So basically, it's like the Netflix experience where you go and you're searching for different kind of movies, from horror to comedy. Here is the web-free space for anyone who's looking forward to discover new projects, no matter of type of development they have, better or live, full launch. You can find them also basically any community member or developer can go through the web store and find different kind of opportunities that holds Magic Square with. From DeFi to CeFi, from GameFi to SocialFi, any fi that you are building right now, or even any fi that you can imagine, actually you can bring it to the store fully free of charge and bring most visibility. And what's come handy more? Well, actually, we have kind of a lot of different funny tools for the community to explore and also can give you the potential go to the market. Just for the reference, we have the hot offers. It's the quest that sort on first come, first go and serve and rewarded too. So basically, community contains different kind of quests. It can be social media quests, it can be proof of work quests, depending what you're looking for. And then they can test, they can share the experience and also have beneficial rewards from that. Under the part is the magic board, the tool I basically myself like a lot because it's more about social connection and content creation. So if you're looking for the opportunity for community speaking out loud about your project, especially on Twitter, Medium, or any other social media, that's your good go to go. Another one is reward pools. So there are plenty to explore and there is plenty to do as well. And let me also share how actually the main part of the store looks like, the landing page of the main one. So here you can see there is a Magic ID. Basically, you can open Magic ID with any preferred method, neither from email, wallet address, Tom, Solana, EVM, name them all, we have it all. Also, we have kind of a cool thing, which is Launchpad. I already spoke about Magic Store, so I'm not going to introduce that. Launchpad is the great opportunity for the early token sales or access and support your projects as well. We have great cases, so feel free to go and explore them through the different kind of chains and ecosystem as well, starting from EVM, Solana, and Tom too. Staking is just our native staking, but we have something that is called Magic Farm. So basically, our community and new joiners are able to farm the tokens of the new created projects and also benefit from it as well. Magic Square, I love this feature. It's a very inside integrated swap option within one each protocol. OTC marketplace, there is not much to say because that's OTC. And last but not the least, that's the place you're looking for as a developer, as a creator, as someone who's building here right now. Because I always say that Web3 is built by builders for dreamers by dreamers and by people for people. So eventually, that's the right place where you can go. It's very easy. You just click on submit the application, you put a name of your project, social media links, few banners, and that is it. Then your project will go through the validation process by the community within 14 days period. and you are live on Magic Store. And by the way, all of this information also available on Magic's Hackathon website. So if you're looking forward to have more clarification, very happy to meet you and share a bit more of the story and how to create your very first touch of the magic. Thank you. That's it from my side.
Awesome. Sorry. Thank you, Kiwi, for giving your presentation on Magic Square. I guess I don't think we have any comment, or I guess we have one from Ariane. So it's like Super Team and Dora Hacks combined into one. I don't know if you can give feedback on that one.
Indeed, I think so. I mean, I joined myself Magic Square almost 3 years already. Oh my god, it's been free. I just realized, guys, here as a builder, I'm more like a community builder rather than tag builder, and that's such a beautiful hub because you can meet different people from all around the world, like from Asia, from SIC region, from Latin America, and much more. They all speak in different languages, but what combines us and actually what we speak one language is blockchain. So eventually building here right now, it's the perfect time to start. And yeah, I wish all the best to all the builders who participate in hackathons. So thanks, Mattis, to make it happen, and dreams come true.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Kiwi, for your wonderful presentation. Definitely go check out Magic Square out. And I'd like to invite our next participant during the hyper hack. This project is let me just bring up the description. So this is Fracture Point. Essentially, we'll get to see what Superman is building. So here I'll invite you to the stage. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Do I have to open my scanner, my camera?
You can if you want. Definitely, definitely. If you want to remain like a little bit anonymous, you can definitely do that. But yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing good. Just little bit text, but I'm not really good on camera, so well, I'm the
Yeah,
best to.
no problem. Thank you for joining us and showing us. And definitely excited about Fracture Point. What you're building. I know it's more of like it's more game related. So definitely wanna see how that ties into the blockchain ecosystem, and then what you're doing there with that.
All right. So are we live now?
Yeah.
Oh,
We are go for it.
okay. Good afternoon, everyone. It's afternoon here. I'm from Nigeria. I'm African, so I'll be talking about fracture points. First, I'll be talking about the problems with Web3 games generally that is being faced currently by most gamers and the uh, gaming community generally. I'm used to playing Web2 games, and recently I transitioned into Web3 games, and I noticed the problems Web3 games have is they don't. It's a place where trust is being lost, and it's sorry. So the problems. Let me start with Fracture Point. It's a Web3 extortion shooter game it's based on mobile, and the core loop is for survival extraction and UNXP. So what Fracture Point stands to solve is the issue of removal of the play to earn and the to repair the loop. Most games don't are not built for community. They are built by wallet size, and they don't actually reward the players well, or the reward is not fair enough for the community. So basically, we are looking at game development from a community standpoint and point of view, where gamers are mostly the community and the gamers are put first, and they are put in charge to make decisions pertaining to the game and how it goes forward. And now it goes forward, and decisions are based on them. So since they are mostly those that they are the most, they carry most of the burden and the rewards too. So that's the standpoint. That's where Fracture Point is coming. And to tackle these problems, we are introducing a concept, a proof of play concept, where the rewards are earned, and the rewards being earned is GHC, and it is a limited supply, where you prove you use the proof of play system where you prove your the reward you'll be earning on chain through uh, the rigorous stoppage or stop point to verify for verification we've put in place. That you earn an XP from in-game. We You drop into the rift and you battle other players to earn these points. And the points allow you to either level up your characters, your variants, basically. The characters are called variants, where you level up the variants because they are skill based and in a skill tree, where even if you have one player, and it gives you the privilege of choosing a different tree, where having a single variant can differ for three players, and it is based on style of play and how effective you choose to be. So you earn XP, and on the process you climb the leaderboard, and you are rewarded. The XP serves as a reward and proof of play, the proof of play concept and proof of contribution. It doesn't really it doesn't really stand on only Fracture Point alone. We are looking at the solution from the contributors as well. So you don't have to be a gamer to actually play Fracture Point. You probably can just be a prophet and just, publish our concept to other gamers that are not as uh, feasible to engage with Fracture Point. So by doing that, you earn points from social quest as well, where you get XP, and everyone is graded, and everyone is put on a leaderboard based on the contributions they put into the community, and it's converted into badge, and the badge is allocated. It serves as a certificate to claim GHC on the uh, on the chain. So that's all about the proof of play. So I think that explains. I don't know. I feel I should go into the distribution of the XP. From prototype, we decide to go with for each rift and game for each rift and deployment into those rifts. There's a fixed amount that can be earned by each player. That's the first, second, and third. It is based on extraction. If you extract first, it's you loot and you extract. If you can extract, you earn second. If you extract second, that means you earn third. And the final player that stays in the rift and survive the most earns the maximum point. That's 50 points. So I think that's a fair amount to go around. Based on the research we've conducted, we most players have actually show interest in contributing generally rather than using their money to buy NFTs and investing their money wise, because it improves it increases their eligibility status, and they want to earn more when they invest money. But when they invest their time and their time, they they invest time, and with that they earn more, and there's a realistic expectation tied to those to that. So currently we have fully designed the proof of play concept. We are in the mode of integrating it with elite. That's Lazy, and Lazy is the main reason why this proof of play concept is really going to work. It is dependent on uh, elite integration because elite serves as the moderator and the manager of each of those rifts and each of the quests that is being displayed and proposed to the game. So it distributes the XP based on uh, based on compliance and how much is being sorry, it distributes the XPs that will be on the leaderboard based on the contribution you've done on the ecosystem. And at the end of the season, it arranges the leaderboard based on the contribution and it allocates badge for claiming the JC. Having the badge makes it easier, serves as a certificate. It is so bound, and you claim to remove to after you claim your JC, it doesn't you can't claim twice, and that is why it's called proof of play. And elite integration made that possible for us, and that's the end of the whole chain like that. So we are not yet close to the backend simulation. We are still on integrating Elite we are still on creating the architecture that makes Elite integrate fully well with our concept, the proof of play concept. So I can provide I have a UX wireframe demo, but it is not. I can't actually present it now because it's not really going well. It's not. It doesn't look that presentable. I would love to show, but it's a prototype and a mock-up version of what the game is going to look like. I don't know if I can share my screen.
Yeah, if you'll share your screen, I'll bring it up.
All right.
Awesome. No, really interesting idea. I like the integration with the soulbound XP. So essentially, you're not allowed to transfer it. You're only allowed to, earn it. And then as a result,
Yes.
You have that tie into the earnings of the GHC, which is your governance token specifically for the. I'm assuming like for expanding the functionality. I think you have like a slide on like the roadmap after the hyperhack. And then essentially, yeah, DAO voting for questing. Oh, I see your.
So I have my screen shared. I will.
Yeah, I can bring it on. Right there.
Okay. So it's just UX and UX designer will be focusing on recreating. We are going with something that has a touch of Call of Duty Mobile and Lost Track. And from the research, we came to a conclusion. We actually realized players are more interested in games that have a power plate, power euros. That's why we introduced the variants, where each variant use characters. Where each variant use a specific character and skill to evade. We have several characters. Off the top of my head, I can mention Riley, Vaughn, and Cassie. Riley is an like sorry a he focused on speed and extraction, while Cassie is an humanoid that focus on shooting ability, and Vaughn is based on defense. That's tank. So that's what I can share for now. We have other things in tank we will be bringing up but we are still working on the MVP and prototype. For now, we are working on the prototype to get to the MVP. We can actually share with the community.
Awesome. Thank you again,
So
Superman,
thank
for
you
for the.
can I'll stop my share my screen now. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess like the question
So
from me
what we
specifically
need from you
is
is
oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Uh,
It could be a delay.
I am okay.
Oh, I think Superman, your network might be a little bit cutting out. But presentation was fine. We heard you clearly during the whole that, but I guess it might have cut it. Technical difficulties, I guess. But yeah, definitely like the presentation um, that Superman gave, essentially, he wanted some collaboration opportunities the related to the game. So obviously, any feedback, we have his forum post. So definitely, a lot of these interactions that are happening on the Hyperhack forum, like we want to be very, very. If you have any questions, you can of course come and ask them within the forum, and any future engagements can be done via that. Awesome. I think we just got you back, Superman.
So yes. I'm sorry. The it takes the connection in Nigeria is sometimes it's not that good. So sorry about that.
All good, all good. Not within your control. So
Don't give
all
them.
all uh, all good on that front. But thank you so much for presenting
All right.
Fracture Point. Sorry, and then yeah, definitely would like to see more of those updates, and keep us posted. Awesome.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, yeah, thank you so much. And I guess our next and final presenter will be related to the Wally wallet. Um, Let me just give like a little bit of an introduction to to Sir Pepe. I guess yeah, he'll be presenting a little bit more about the Wally. There you are.
Good morning, Or, yeah, actually, good morning. It's like 12 a.m. for me. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
My bad.
Thank you
I
for
am not going to
joining.
be putting my camera on because I look fucking crazy. Excuse my language. It's midnight. I got my pajamas on. I just rolled out of bed. I got my fucking eye boogers in. I'm cooked. But I will explain a little more about Wally and about myself a little bit, if that's fine.
Awesome. We need like the raw like perspectives, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you want the
Like,
raw is the raw, non-stop working.
no, I love it. I love
I
it.
was like, should I put my camera on? I'm like, no, I can't do this. I look cooked right now. Next time, though. Next time. Don't worry. I'll put my camera on. I look much better. Much presentable.
Awesome.
But I'm building Wally right now. Wally's been pretty much like a side project for mine for a little bit. It's been around for a few months right now. It started out as a simple AI project, AI like a wrapper for ChatGPT. And then I just moved on building more for it because I wanted to make it more like Perplexity. So I started making my own wallet tool called Wally X, basically. And what Wally X was, it's pretty much just Perplexity, but all it is, it just gets all the sources from social media, Twitter, Reddit, any form, and then also crypto data too. So right now we have like 50 plus chains where we get live crypto data from like Metros, Metis, Solana, anything, any EVM network you could think of has all the data for any token, anything that's on there. And right now, the future of Wally is we're looking to pretty much build an LLM from the ground up, like fine train our Mistral open source model right now. We're using Mistral 3.1's open source to fine train our current model on. And then we have three base models, basically. Wally Light, which is our lightweight model. which currently developers use for like Telegram chats and everything. Then we also have our Wally base model, which is our current model that uses like for offline general chat. And then we have our Wally research, which is the Wally real time, and that one has all like the tool X for crypto, native data, and all the the real shenanigans and the shebang. Wally also has we have a full API and everything that users like docs at meetwally.chat. We have an open model, free model. We already have users who use our like API for creating Telegram bots right now. We actually passed 100 users too because our app is live on the App Store and it's focused on Southeast Asia because there isn't a big AI player in Southeast Asia. There's mostly just these, mom and pop quick AI apps, but it's not really a centralized branded focused AI app in Asia. So it's pretty much doing really well for downloads in Asia right now. I think it's like 120, something like that. Last time I checked. But definitely overpassed 100 users, which is pretty fire. And then also we just released our image model too, which uses smart image routing. Right now we have over 6 open source models, and then we have 4 closed source models where we route your image prompts. So you want like a cat with a hat, whatever. We route your image prompt over to the best model to use for your image and put to your whole entire image you needed and video. I have like people could use the app right now. It's on the App Store, Wally AI, real time data, the image explorer, our deep models on there. And also our what else is coming out soon? The website is coming out soon. Like there's the web version because right now it's kind of fucked up a little bit. But the next beta version for the web app is coming out. But right now it's focused on iOS and yeah, little shebang. I also posted some photos on my Twitter too. I could post in chat. People want to see like little screenshots or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we'll share essentially your Twitter and everyone else's like after the live stream. So, if you're checking this out after.
Yeah, and if you're a developer too, if you're looking to build something right now, Wally, the AI API and everything is on par with 4.1. So it's 1 million contexts and it's an auto router too. So all your prompts are auto routed through our base model. And then if anything is like crypto based, it's routed over to crypto, general use question routed over to general use model. So it's really open friendly for developers to use and build off of. That's really what the whole purpose is too. To allow developers to have access to this technology without having to pay for anything too. So right now it's all free too. So unlimited tokens, go crazy. Also for our image model too for generation, we have OpenAI quality for image generation and edits at 50% minus the cost too. So you have the same quality as you get as generating photo on OpenAI or whatever, but instead of paying the original price, it's like 60-70% off using our smart router, which uses open source different fine-tuned models, which have pretty much on par the same quality as OpenAI.
Awesome. So you offer the discounted rates for the similar levels of quality, essentially.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Good service. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I guess we don't have any questions in the chats, but yeah. I guess like a general question for me is what I guess like blockchain based integrations are you looking to make within Wally? Like are you like what direction do you wanna take with?
Yeah, so the right now the beta is the Ask Wally model right now, the real time. So right now, if you ask anything crypto related, you'll have all data right now, live time. Like if you ask right now about this thing on Metro, if you post it on Twitter, it'll tell you about who is on it. So right now that's on there for all the data. But our Wally X tool call system is we're gonna release out soon, which is like the real crypto on chain activity where it's deployed on 50 plus chains and Solana. And there's a base chain right now. It's like a base for testing, but for like deployment, it'll be Metris or Hyperon. And users they bridge their funds, like they deposit money on their one wallet, custodial wallet, basically. And Wally controls all the funds. So if user wants to swap, natively bridge, they just text freely with the LLM, chat, and Wally goes in the backhand and does everything for them. So even while they leave the chat message, it basically Wally's still in the backhand, remaking and trading for them in the back, and doing whatever the user wanted to pretty much do instead. On the other hand, something cool too about Wally is like each conversation ID is like its own private key. So because the base funds are on say base chain, the funds like they have to stay on the one base chain, but to bridge out to other chains like the Metra, Midas, or Solana, or whatever, or any other chain out there, it basically bridges the funds from that base chain over to the user's chain that they're requesting. And it's all done in the back end. So the cool thing is like you're talking to your wallet pretty much. So we're remaking the wallet, remaking the whole LLM from the ground up for degens by degens, because you can't really like wrap a current the LLMs are right now are made for certain use cases. That's like a big problem in the space. It's because there are a lot of crypto LLMs right now, but they're using wrappers, and they're not tuned to know like the trenches are, the lingo, what everything is. So what Wally is doing is pretty much have all that trained and boom from the ground up.
I guess
a real
like,
degen.
Just like off the top of my head, I know like of other of these like GPT style like wrapper. Oh no, like off the top of my head, I know you said it wasn't. I guess like how would you differ from like Hey Anon or Chain GPT, or I think like Nebula is like one of the recent ones from like Third Web. Like what is
so
focused?
Yeah, my whole thing was these guys raised millions of dollars and they're still a rapper. They're still a Chat GPT rapper. And it's not, you could still kind of tell like when you talk to it, still doesn't fully know the whole gist of everything. Like if you say retard coin, right? The shit's gonna go fucking crazy. Like, oh my gosh, don't say that and everything. It's bad, bad, bad. But in the crypto and trenches, it's a good coin. I'm like money on that thing. Let me trade it. So you have to you can't really force a certain LLM to do something that it's not trained to do, So that's why what we're doing right now is luckily I got a grant from Model, I think it's called Model, whatever, you can make $1,000, something like that for GPUs. And basically right now we're just taking all this data, like Telegram group chats, you got KOLs, anything, Twitter, crypto Twitter, Farcaster, and all this data just breaking down and reading and understanding it. Because there's a totally different world, like how degens think and how the real world thinks. And also there's a totally different world in how regular finance is and crypto finance too. Because right now the big problem is with these crypto AIs, they are making like crypto LLMs, but they're training it all on stocks or basically like the hedge funds and everything, big funds, But that's not your average person. Your average person's not gonna play with $10,000, $20,000, They're playing with $100, $400, $1,000, a small amount of money, and they're trying to quick flips here and there. So the LLM has to really, know what to do, what to look out for, quick trades, quick boom, boom, boom. And it, has to be from the ground up, built from the ground. So that's pretty much the big problem is. And like one company I think that is doing it pretty cool is I think Prime Intellect. They're trying to make it. They're making their own model actually from the ground up, and like the data, you could actually sell your data and everything, which is pretty cool. So Wally is going to do something soon where you could connect your wallet, and then if you allow us to scan your wallet, if you have over a volume of 100,000 volume, that's good data basically. Then if you allow us to use that, then maybe airdrop in the future or something like that. I'm thinking of. But yeah, because all this data is really you have to train and use all this data for. You can't just copy paste them.
Yeah, I know. I like the targeted approach with the focus on the degens, focus on the people that are coming in on that core target audience where other GPTs might essentially just a wrapper, and then it doesn't know contextual information about the coins that are trending associated with it. Like it's pulling from Farcaster, it's pulling from relative data sources specifically to act on that specific part, which again, as you said, speed, performance, you needed to act fast in order to get those upsides as we see all these all the coins coming out with that. No, but cool.
It doesn't need
Awesome.
like doesn't need a whole entire essay to explain like what this coin is. A little quick boop.
Yeah,
That's like,
exactly. Like, is this a
yeah.
rug? Is this like something that's
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't need to know a whole entire essay. Let me look into this as a rug. Just tell me you're not.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. Maybe maybe in the future, you might be able to create like meme coins like directly off
Yeah,
of it and have
yeah.
this like
So that's the whole purpose with the image generation too. And the video generation too, because right now how it's built in, like these small things, image and video generation. So now that we have those avenues, users can be like, Wally, create an NFT for me, or Wally, make a meme coin off of this, and it could, fully capable of creating photos or launching a pump fund. So say like the whole idea is you have $100 and you say, hey Wally, I'm going to work today. You can just do whatever with this money, and then it's gonna, it could launch meme coins. Something Trump fucking nuke someone. Meme coin right there. Image made. Boom. Right there. Makes it pump fund done. Because right now it's a world like you can make meme coins and you can earn your fees off of it, and it's not it's not rugging anymore. It's rugging still, but there's like you earn your fees. It's the actual way of making money off of creating meme coins now. The creator fees and everything, unlike before where couldn't do any of that.
yeah.
So now there's like a whole different way of avenue for users to make money, and it's just you have to teach and nurture this pretty much model to do what it's gonna do. Because right now all it is just following code. It's just following what it's told to do, and it's just the instructions people are giving are wrong.
Yeah, yeah. I think very like again your targeted approach. You're focused directly on like speed performance, specifically on like the degen side, and essentially building for that specific audience. I think like definitely I haven't heard of like anyone taking that path. Like I think definitely it's a very when you're thinking about like the directions. Of like meme coins and like that kind of like building something for that targeted subset, I think like will give you that success rather than like focusing on everyone all at once.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're choosing that direction. That's what I'm saying, I guess.
Thank you. Yeah, because there's people who need like a targeted something for them, and they're asking for it, but there's no one giving it to them pretty much.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sir Pepe. Do you have anything else you want to like showcase or share?
Wally is free right now too. If you want to use it on the app, if anyone wants to download it, free AI, or the API too from build on it. You could build freely. In our image model too. Our video model just was released too. The endpoint is like the same as image. It's just video, but it's doc's gonna be updated soon too. But yeah, pretty much it.
Cool. Awesome. Like check it out. And yeah, I'll probably
And next time I will look much more better. Don't worry, I won't have boogers in my eyes and everything.
Hey, in the trenches, that's how you know.
In the trenches, nonstop. In the trenches, can't sleep.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for hopping in, and yeah, have a great rest of the night or rest of the sleep. I know you popped in at 12 a.m. So enjoy that. Awesome.
I'm gonna go back to coding though. Take care. Bye.
Oh, back in it. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining and showcasing. Vibe sessions happen every week. If you have anything you want to share, present related to Hyperion, related to AI, please register. It's on our forum, forum.ceg.vote. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm on all the social media. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the chats. Peace.